But Fancy's not losing his hair the way that Carlos is. He's like the Mexican Larry David. He's like Luis David. He is. And Carlos is, what are you doing? What are you
Keep Carlos's name out of your fucking mouth.
Dude, it was like a Mexican Larry David joke.
Keep Carlos's name out of your fucking mouth.
Okay, dude.
If you didn't see the Oscars, Chris Rock got himself in a hairy situation. He shined a light on female alopecia, while Jada's head shined a light on everything else. Chris was making fun of Jada's baldy, but seriously, how is Will supposed to get turned on if she has a woman's haircut? Now, I'm not saying that he's gay. Wow. He likes women, specifically ones that swim for Penn.
Holy shit.
All I'm saying is last night wasn't the first time Will fondled another man to make Jada happy.
Okay.
And Will's hand that struck Chris Rock was actually a metaphor for his relationship with Jada. Open when he wanted it to be closed. But let's be honest. Last night, Will Smith looked like he was from the streets of Philadelphia. And Jada looked like she was from the movie. Now, after all that drama, Will Smith still took home an Oscar. I'm talking about the award, not a Mexican guy to fuck his wife while he watched in the corner.
Okay, you got it.
Right?
I want to let you know that there is a definitive blueprint that you can follow to achieve success, prosperity, longevity, and peace of mind. It's a blueprint, and I followed it my whole career. It's very simple. There's three things you do. Just do these three things. Pay your taxes, mind your business, and keep Will Smith's wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Yesterday, Will Smith resigned from the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Sciences. He wasn't going to, but then Jada gave him that look.
I'm gonna say some horrible shit up here. I should warn you guys now, but you know, just don't Will Smith me, you know? Yeah, that was ugly, huh? Holy shit. I think we should change the term from Karen to Jada. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Man, that was wild. Bitch slapped on television. Next year, the Oscar's gonna be produced by Dana White. Yeah. Even Putin was watching that shit going, dude, it's a little violent over there, huh? Holy hell. I still think it's weird that, Will Smith was front row and there's no stage. If he was in the fifth row, that'd be a whole different dynamic. You know, if you had to be like, oh, excuse me, hold on, I gotta get down there. Yeah. Watch it, Tom Hanks. All right, there we go. Okay. Yeah, crazy. The whole thing's crazy. I'm just glad, Chris Rock didn't make fun of Alec Baldwin's wife. That could have gotten a little uglier, you know? Yeah. All right. I mean, that shit was crazy. Even Kanye watched it like, oh, man, that guy's lost it. Holy hell. Goddamn. Yeah. Chris Rock deserves the Oscar for acting normal. I got called a homo once at a college gig. I almost killed myself. So, oh, hey, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Hope you didn't Cosby it. All right, thank you.
I trended on Twitter that day. I trended. I wasn't even there. Nothing to do with me. Because people were saying, what would Ricky Gervais have said? What would have happened to Ricky Gervais? Well, nothing. And I said this live. I said nothing would happen to me because I wouldn't have told a joke about his wife's hair. I'd have told a joke about a boyfriend. I should get fucking benefit.
Everybody keep asking me what I would have did if Will Smith would have smacked me. I'd have said I fell out on the ground and held my face and said my neck and my back and my neck. I'd have called Larry Parker that same night and told him, nigga, I'd have woke up looking like Hitch the next day. Whole side of my face then fell. I got a car in the shop I'm trying to get out. Nigga, don't hit me. There's a whole lot of white people in here feel like I'm in court. I got these tight-ass leather vanity pants on. Nuts screaming in these motherfuckers. That's why I'm walking like this on you.
Just selfishly, as a comedian, I'm tired of people putting their own insecurities on our joke intentions. I mean, I can't make a joke about it being cold outside without somebody yelling back, "Stop making fun of my small penis." Keep my small penis. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, please.
Everybody knows what the happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that. I didn't have any entanglements. And then for people that don't know, what everybody knows, his wife was her son's friend. I normally would not talk about this. But for some reason, these put that shit on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that low down. What the everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. It's like, hey, I was somebody else's. How did that make you feel?
We know this is a special night for you. We want you to have fun. We want you to feel safe. And most importantly, we want me to feel safe. So we have strict policies in place. If anyone in this theater commits an act of violence at any point during the show, you will be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor. And if any of you get mad at a joke and decide you want to come up here and get jiggy with it, it's not going to be easy. There are a few of my friends you're going to have to get through first. You're going to have to get through the heavyweight champ, Adonis Creed, before you get to me. You're going to have to do battle with Michelle Yeoh before you get to me. You are going to have to beat the Mandalorian before you get to me. You are going to have to tangle with Spider-Man. You are going to have to tangle with Fableman.
Look, the bottom line is people are without hair. You see him all the time. Will Smith's husband. He lost it.
I hope Will Smith comes back. I like him. He's coming back. He's got a slave movie coming out, which is kind of appropriate for him because he's used to the backlash. But, oh, yeah. Well, hey, what prepares you more for a slave movie than being married to Jada Pinkett? Hey! All right. We're getting there. The old ball and chain. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't know love till you arrived, babe. Wasn't the line? I know you like it. 'Cause I just know you're feeling this too. Yeah, this too. I live on knees, I'm holding my time.
But that's what's amazing to me is that rage. When you're in rage, that's all the Karens. Will went full Karen.
Yes,
he couldn't control it.
Right,
it's rage, man, and rage is like okay. Let's talk about the feelings, the best feelings in the world. Full rage when you're shaking. You feel like a superhero, and you think I will fucking rip this wall down.
Yeah,
being turned on when you're like, oh my god, I'm so turned on, I could fucking. Your body's vibrating.
Yeah. Thank God he didn't feel that toward Chris. That would have been even worse.
How great would he be if he just fucking anally raped him on that stage?
Jada would have been like, finally. That's all she wants.
But there was rage. He was drunk with rage.
Yeah.
And who knows what had happened leading up to that? All the stuff leading up to it.
Yeah, they clearly didn't like it. They clearly had tension because you think about what Rickles used to say to Sinatra, the biggest egomaniac ever. He'd say things like, "Hey Frank, make yourself at home, hit someone," and Sinatra would laugh.
Yeah.
So it's all about past relationship, you know.
Well, did you see the 2016 Oscars where Rock trashes Jada?
It's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny, but it's like, oh, okay, so there is some history here.
She was boycotting the Oscars because Will didn't get nominated, and I don't remember the joke. But
the joke was,
he goes, "That's not fair. He didn't get nominated. It's also not fair. He got $20 million for Wild Wild West."
And then he
Life's
goes,
not fair.
She goes, he's like, "You're not boycotting. You weren't invited. I'm not boycotting Rihanna's panties."
That's an edgy joke for the Oscars.
I know.
Like, that's one you probably can't get away with these days.
No, it was a different time. Just 2016 to now is vastly different.
Jada got mad. Jada says she's not coming, protesting. I'm like, is she on a TV show? Jada's gonna boycott the Oscars. Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited.
Listen, you might hear some things that you don't like, and you will stay in your fucking seat. I'm not saying that I can fight. I will bite your fucking nose off. I'll bite your tits off. I'll bite your dick and spit it in your mouth. I don't give
And people, you mock the bald. You mock bald men. You tease them. It's like the last physical. We can't knock the fat anymore. We can't knock this. We can't knock that. But it's the last physical thing that people just tease people for. Hey, baldy. I don't give a fuck. My friend, someone came up and polished his head at a party with a tea towel. Right? Fucking terrible shit. It really hurts. Losing your hair as a man is devastating. Devastating. So you can't joke about it anymore. And I know what you're thinking. I'm a comedian. I should have a thicker skin than this. But no, it's over. You cannot knock or tease male pattern baldness anymore. And these are your rules, not fucking mine. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because one woman once had her baldness mentioned in jest. And you all lost your fucking shit, didn't you? Fuck Jada Pinkett Smith and her bald ass fucking head. I have zero sympathy. I hope it never grows back. She has it easy. A woman losing their hair is easier than a man losing their hair. And I know you don't think it is, but it fucking is. First of all, sympathy out the fucking wazoo. They get called brave. Sir, did anyone ever call you?
Let me tell you about a story so true. We're showing me style and it's all so cool. It's about a garment torn and frayed. Getting this threads, the story conveyed. Walking down the streets with holes in my teeth. These rip things here, part of me you see. It ain't about the brand or the label it holds. It's about the journey, the stories it unfolds. In these ragged clothes, I find my voice. A testament to resilience, my choice. From the streets to the stage, I rock my style. In my tattered shirt, I walk that mile. Ripped and torn, but still I stand in my ragged attire. I command, it's not just fabric, it's a statement. I preach in my threadbare garment, I find my reason. From the barrio to the bar, I make my mark. In my worn out jeans, I leave a spark. They may call it rags, but I call it art. In every stitch and tear, I play my part. It's the struggle of the streets, the hustle so real. In my tattered jacket, I seal the deal. A symbol of defiance against the status quo. My passion of pants, I let it show. It's not about the riches or the wealth I lack. In my faded hoodie, I stay on track. It's the heart of the hustle, the grind each day. In my worn out kicks, I find my way. Ripped and torn, but still I stand. In my ragged attire, I command. It's not just fabric, it's a statement I preach. In my threadbare garment, I find my reach. So here's to the ones with the clothes that tear. In our patched up attire we have, so let the world see our garments worn. For in our rags our stories are born. In the language of the streets we speak. In our torn up clothes we find our peak.
Brave. Not fucking one, not one. She could have worn a wig. She could have worn a wig. No one would have cared. Men aren't allowed to cover their baldness up in any fucking way, and if they do, they're considered a loser by society. If a man has a comb over, as soon as he leaves the room, you all make your little fucking comments. You're like, you see the fucking cunt with the comb over? How dare he? How dare he try to look like he has hair like everyone else? Not allowed to wear a wig. If a man wears a wig and he's found out, that's fucking, there's no country you can move to. If a man wears a wig and he's not found out, his entire life is lived in fear. All day he's like this. Oh, for fuck's sake. The weatherman said it wouldn't be windy. Yet women are allowed to wear wigs. Women are allowed to wear wigs over their full heads of hair, and they're just having a bit of fun. Wigs for everyone, or wigs for no one.